Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Ashlyn and I want to thank you so much for being here. But today I want to talk about affirmations. Now, most of the things that I share on this channel are my own spiritual and personal development experiences, and I'm just sharing with you like how I tweak it and how I've made it work for me, and just other ways to kind of look at it. Because I feel like right now we're all being, well, there's a lot of people, if you're into this, you're being flooded with affirmations, do this, do that, but nobody is necessarily breaking down, one, why it's so important to do it, two, how to best utilize those things. Instead of just kind of giving it to me, you're not telling me how I should use it and implement it. So long story short, that's what I'll kind of be talking about today. So for me, affirmations have been pretty much a godsend. Like, it's been really, really transformational for me. And I used to listen to a lot of Louise Hay affirmations. If you've heard of her, if not, check her out. And I would just listen to them at night while I'm sleeping. And that's kind of how I first started out. And sometimes, we can all think affirmations like, I don't want to sit here and repeat words. So the best thing to do is to find what works for you. For me, I'm an audio video type of person. So I chose to listen to affirmations on audio in the beginning. And I would just listen to them on repeat at night, or while I'm sleeping, or when I'm cleaning, or when I'm doing something where I'm kind of busy and I can listen. And that helped a lot. But the part I want to get to that came to me the other day, and I know this may seem kind of like a no-brainer, but all this time I've been practicing affirmations and doing this, and I'm just thinking, like, we think affirmations is like a magic trick. All I have to do is just say these affirmations once a day or listen to them once a day, and then boom, everything's gonna change. And that's not how it works at all. So what I learned is, what came to me was, with affirmations are positive words that you can use to help you fight negative words and negative beliefs. So for instance, if you are in school or you're at work and you are just not having the best day, maybe you are doubting yourself, you don't feel good enough, you are not feeling pretty, your hair is not right, whatever it is that's going on that day, it's just not a good day. That's when your affirmations come into play. So for instance, for me, I have affirmations like, I am strong, I am powerful, I am limitless, I am fearless, I am all of these things, but I only say them once a day, and then the rest of the day, I'm thinking stuff like, man, I can't do this, or oh, this is hard, or I'm thinking so much negative stuff. And it matters what you think majority of the time versus what you think only in the morning. It's great to start off with your affirmations in the morning, but if you're only using them for that 20 minutes or 15 minutes or 10 minutes out of your day, you're not utilizing it the rest of the day. And so it doesn't even really, it like cancels out. And then it's not working for you. You feel like it doesn't work. I don't get affirmations. But that's because you have to be consistent with them. So when you are struggling financially, maybe you have something to do or something to pay, and you're like, before you let that thought come in, or when you catch a thought of like, I can't afford it, it's too expensive, or this is not gonna work for me, you then tap into those affirmations that you have been reciting every day. I am abundant, I am prosperous, I can do this. There's nothing that I can't do if I put my mind to it. I am enough. I am beautiful. I am amazing. Then you bring them right back in. And then what will happen over time is that you begin to replace the I am beautiful, I am abundant, I am prosperous belief with the negative ones that you have most of the time. And then your whole thing is switched. Your whole life just switches and it changes, and you really start to know. I wouldn't say you start to believe and know. You should already know that you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are powerful, you are awesome, you are unique, you are enough. You're cool. You're a cool person. But you have to believe that. No one else can tell you that. People can tell you that, but if you don't believe it, it doesn't matter. So it's super, super important when you're using your affirmations to use them constantly or consistently. So that may mean that you need to kind of remember some, like, memorize some of them so that you can know them right off the top of your head. And there's other different techniques and ways that you can make sure you implement these powerful words into your life. And not only that, when you say these words, at some point, or these statements or these affirmations, you have to start to feel that way. If you're telling yourself, I am confident, feel confident, girl. Know that you're confident. Know that you're beautiful. Know that you're amazing. You have to feel all of those things. So it's not just about saying the words. And that's another thing why I think people get confused when it comes to affirmations. They think like, oh, I'm just going to say these words and everything's going to just change. Now, maybe if you do it repetitively, but that's going to take so much time, versus if you focus and you actually be intentional about how you use your affirmations and how you utilize them when you are having those negative thoughts. Because otherwise, you're thinking in the morning that you're great, and then by the end of the day, you feel awful. You cancel it out. It doesn't even, because the majority, you really believe that you are not enough, versus what you recited that morning, I am enough. So you have to really, it takes you to really change into this person that's confident, into this person that feels enough and feels confident and feels all of those things. And then you become so powerful because you are setting the standard for yourself. That means you don't need to look to no one else. You don't need to look to your boyfriend, to your mom, to your friends, or any of them to help you know that you're beautiful, to help you know that you're confident, or to help you know that you're amazing. Because you know that for yourself, because you've been working on it in the mirror in the morning and all throughout the day. Because you know how to direct your thoughts. You know how to say, oh shoot, I'm thinking that I'm not good enough. I am good enough. And there's more ways that you can kind of break down those affirmations even more. Like, you have to kind of say, what do I have to do to make myself believe this and really truly believe these words? I'm not just getting a piece of paper and reciting words like, oh, or I'm not just listening to affirmations on audio. That's good. But when you take it up a notch, and you know it, and you're using it, you're putting it into practice. That's what it's about. Put your affirmations into practice. That's what I want to say. Put your affirmations into practice. And when you put them into practice, it may take time, but that is what causes the true change. That's what causes those feelings and the knowing of, I am confident, I am brilliant, I am enough, I am awesome and amazing, I am funny, I am cute, whatever it is, you are. But you only are those things if you believe it and if you practice it. Practice makes perfect. That's in sports, that's in cooking, that's in everything, that's in any and everything. I don't know one thing that I've become really good at that I didn't have to practice. So put your affirmations into practice and work with it. Be patient and have fun. Just have fun with it. Even sometimes say the affirmations and think in your mind, what does that feel like? What does it feel like when I'm confident or when I'm enough and I'm this, and then just have a lot of fun with it. And as you begin to do that, things around you will start to change, and you'll really know without a shadow of a doubt that you are enough. You're enough for that job. You're enough for that relationship. You're enough for that person. But you really have to be that. You can't just say it and recite it and think it's just going to happen. And I'm telling you this because this is what came to me just the other day. I was like, Ashlyn, you get up in the morning, you say your affirmations, and then throughout the day, you're telling yourself something different. And you can't do that. And that doesn't even make sense because one minute you're doing, that's like two-faced. You're doing this and then you're doing that. So it's like, which one is it? So Again, I'm sending all of you peace, and I'm sending all of you love and understanding. I ask you to just leave me a compliment, not a compliment, a comment below, and let me know what you think. And, ask questions, and you never know. Maybe I'll have some kind of way to look at it for you, a different way to look at it. Because all of these things that I've learned, like affirmations, meditation, all of these different spiritual practices, I had to find my way and what works for me. And I just want to share with you what I've done to help me, and maybe it'll help you click and see it differently, so you can realize and utilize these powerful tools, because they really are powerful if you learn how to use them properly. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment. If you want to subscribe, make sure you do that. Thank you so much. Peace and love.